Picture this. The sun dips below the horizon of the Sonoran Desert, painting the impressive State Farm Stadium in vibrant hues of orange and magenta. It's the evening of May 27, 2025, and over 70,000 voices reverberate like an electric current through Glendale, Arizona. The energy in the air is palpable. This isn't just another stop on the Grand National Tour. It feels like the peak of a cultural moment years in the making. By the way, welcome to Celebrity Hip Hop Showroom, where hip hop and celebrity drama never sleep, so hit that subscribe button so you never miss the mess. Let's get into it. A low hum begins to resonate beneath your feet as the stadium lights dim. In the lobby bars and tailgating areas, whispers turn into shouts. DJ Mustard is about to take us on a ride. Moments later, the stage ignites with energy. Mustard appears, his gold chain sparkling in the light, wearing a playful grin. He doesn't merely play music, he commands the stage. His performance is a masterclass in energy, each beat drop perfectly timed to get the crowd moving, every chant designed to build anticipation for what's next. By the time the final beat resonates, the crowd's cheers have reached a deafening crescendo. You realize, if this is just the opening act, if this is merely the prelude, then something monumental is on the horizon. No ordinary co-headliner could handle that kind of pressure. But Kendrick Lamar and SZA are not here to ride the wave of excitement. They've built their reputations by surpassing expectations, turning stadium performances into immersive experiences. As the opening notes of whacked-out murals fill the air, Kendrick rises from below the stage in a sleek charcoal Buick Gen X, his emblem of speed, power, and unmistakable West Coast style. The roar of the engine reverberates on massive screens. The car's silhouette becomes a portal to the sonic landscape he's about to unleash. From the very first verse, Kendrick captivates. "Whacked-out murals stay etched in my mind," he raps, his eyes shining through the car's windshield, daring you to look away. Dancers burst forth from the ramps, executing precise, freeze-frame movements, their bodies suspended mid-action as strobe lights flash like fragmented memories. The choreography serves a purpose. It vividly depicts the song's struggle between creation and destruction, the clash of art and the streets that inspired it. Before you can catch your breath, Kendrick transitions into Squabble Up. The beat drops with even greater intensity, the bass rumbling like distant thunder. He prowls the stage, hand on his heart, his voice cutting through the night air. All that chatter, let them splatter, watch it shatter. Fans echo his every inflection, tens of thousands of voices uniting in a shared catharsis. You glance around and realize that everyone around you is experiencing the story as intensely as he is bringing it to life with each lyric. There's no pause, no respite. The song, TV Off, blasts through the speakers, its frantic guitar riffs and driving drums perfectly encapsulating the moment. Kendrick steps forward, eyes closed, embodying both paranoia and defiance. Flames erupt from the edges of the stage, warming your face. You can feel it in your chest. This is what music is for, not to soothe, but to seize you and never let go. Then, marking a shift in the evening's vibe, Kendrick launches into King Kunta. The crowd erupts at the instantly recognizable bass line and assertive chorus. It feels historic, a reminder of hip-hop's journey, celebrating its roots and rebellious spirit. The screens showcase a montage of archival footage, images of the Compton streets he once walked, mixed with current fans passionately singing along. It's a dialogue across time, affirming that this art form belongs to everyone. Before Element starts, Kendrick takes a moment to absorb the sea of faces. He raises his hand, not as a ruler demanding respect, but as a poet inviting connection. When the opening notes of Element play, the stadium moves as one, a living entity driven by the rhythmic beat of the drums, guiding every jump, shout, and fist pump. As the stage lights dim, the screens illuminate with a humorous courtroom skit, Kendrick playfully interrogating fame as if it were on trial. It serves as a reminder that beneath the bravado lies a mind that constantly questions, examining both himself and the world. The brief interlude concludes with applause, and for a moment, it feels like the entire audience is sharing a smile, acknowledging that art can be both playful and profound. SZA's entrance is nothing short of magical. The GNX's tinted windows glow with bioluminescent ivy, as if nature has reclaimed the vehicle. She steps out, clad in emerald and gold robes, her butterfly wings spread wide like promises of freedom. The first notes of 30 for 30 emerge, soft and soulful. Her voice, as pure as moonlight, fills the stadium. I hope they notice all the things I did for you. It's an invitation to be vulnerable, and tens of thousands respond by singing every note back to her. Her dancers swirl around giant ant puppets, their movements in mesmerizing harmony. There's humor in the absurdity, SZA playfully dancing with an oversized ant while winking at the camera, but there's also beauty, a tribute to transformation, to growing stronger from humble beginnings. Over the course of 5 songs, she navigates her repertoire. Kill Bill, presented as a slow-burning drama, The Weeknd, given a disco-inspired twist, and Love Galore, transformed into an uplifting anthem of self-worth. Every costume change and prop feels essential to the story she tells about love, loss, and reclaiming oneself. As she wraps up with Too Late, she stands at the edge of the runway, arms wide open, as if to convey, I've shared everything I'm ready to share. Now it's your turn, to feel, to heal, to celebrate. The rhythm remains steady. Kendrick emerges from the back of the Buick, this time solo, for an unexpected acoustic performance. Minimal cello loops accompany poetic justice, creating an intimate atmosphere in the large venue. He sits on a stool, the spotlight narrowing like a question. Love you like a love song, baby, he sings softly. The silence enveloping the audience is palpable. In that moment, Kendrick demonstrates that even the grandest stages can evoke the most tender emotions. Just when you think you've seen it all, the stage ignites once more. Kendrick delivers a passionate rendition of Humble, with dancers leaping off platforms in perfect synchronization. It's a declaration, humility through excellence, pride through performance. Confetti cannons explode overhead, with metallic pieces drifting like stardust. The duo then comes together at center stage. The opening chords of All the Stars wash over the audience like a sunrise after a long night. Kendrick and SZA stand back to back, their voices blending. This may be the night that my dreams might let me know. They trade verses, dance crews merge, and the lighting builds in waves. It feels cinematic, an epic finale you never want to end. But there's still more to experience. Luther follows, its vibrant bassline and uplifting message resonating louder than the cheers around. It topped the Billboard Hot 100 for 13 weeks, but here in Glendale, it reaches even greater heights, amplified by every hand raised in the air. As the final notes of Not Like Us resonate through the speakers, Kendrick briefly steps away from the microphone, allowing the message to sink in. This isn't about petty disputes. It's a celebration of Black excellence, resilience, and artistry that refuses to be limited. The choreography serves as a powerful closing statement. Dancers surround him in a living mandala, their bodies forming patterns of unity and defiance. As the applause reaches a crescendo, SZA returns to the stage. Together, they dive into the encore, 2 additional songs that unify the entire evening. First is Die Hard, where SZA's haunting melody intertwines with Kendrick's sharp verses, followed by Savior, whose gospel-infused chorus lifts every voice upward. By the time the last beat fades, you realize you've experienced something more than just a concert. You've taken part in a communal ritual, a shared narrative of struggle and triumph expressed through rhythms and lyrics. As the floodlights shine brightly and the stage dims, the audience stands together, not just to cheer, but to express gratitude for having witnessed this moment. As you exit State Farm Stadium and enter the refreshing Arizona night, you feel the thrilling remnants of music that touched you profoundly. This was not just the best tour ever, it was a celebration of artists at the peak of their abilities uniting to build worlds, connect hearts, and remind us that, even in the midst of life's chaos, genuine artistry speaks the loudest. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on this story.